welcome to another episode of the Lords of Lobang. We're back here in the studio again. We took 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off.
2 weeks off.
Due
For
to,
R&R, for some R&R.
R&R,
Yeah.
Yes.
To watch some Olympics. The biggest
mold.
sporting event in the world.
Yeah, it was also due to some mold.
And one of us has been attacked by mold.
Mold, yeah.
Mold in the aircon.
Moldy.
It's Moldy Olympics.
Yeah, at one of the universities in Singapore. We shall not mention which, just for you to guess.
And
Starts
also,
with N.
my air conditioned unit was also fucking giving me issues
Oh yeah?
because the water could not drain properly
You mean in your house?
in my room.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and like when my dad opened it up, it was fuck.
Oh shit, I thought you
Yeah.
fixed it already.
We fixed it, and then I think there was when we assembled it back, right?
Yeah.
The unit, it was not assembled properly,
Oh.
so the water could not actually drain
Right,
like how it's meant to drain.
right.
So it was getting stuck, and it actually fried the electronics.
Oh, is this still under warranty by any chance or?
No.
No, it's
More
old,
than
it's
5
old,
years, you usually
no
more.
warranty,
They,
right? Yeah.
they do give you a very long warranty, like 5 to
To some of them 10 years.
Okay.
5 to 10.
It
If I'm not wrong, the Mitsubishi Star Maxes are 10 years.
Right.
And they are the better brands.
Mm.
Okay.
Mitsubishi Starmax.
But it's not cheap lah. Those are the ones that cost.
Actually, no.
System
not,
3 is
Not
okay.
too bad.
Not too bad.
Not
Like
too
3
bad.
plus.
Because I was
For one
three-
unit.
No,
System 3.
So
Oh.
3 units. So I was recently looking because my aircon also died. It was the compressor lah.
Right.
Which is the most expensive part.
Yeah lah. So it was
Oh.
$800 just to repair it.
Right.
But better than spending 5,000 lah for a whole new system 4.
Right.
But it's actually it was lesser than I expected
Okay.
for a new system 4.
Right.
Because I was thinking it was going to cost like 8K or much.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not bad. Mitsubishi Starmax. As long as you don't get the heavy one.
Just pay half the price and get some
fan.
foreigners to like fan you with a
No, just get a
palm
fan.
leaf.
Just get a fan. Sometimes a fan, but the weather lah. Sometimes the weather don't agree.
Just go on Craigslist and put out a call lah. Open call.
No, I should
25 female single willing to fan me with a palm leaf.
should do something since if you don't use electricity at home, right?
Yeah.
You don't get charged, correct?
Mhm.
So I should just leave the house and go to the library
Right.
and read books.
Read books.
Yeah, the problem is I have a face that if I appear at the library too often, right,
Yeah.
the police might get called.
But you don't have any facial hair, so I think that's
the
fine.
problem. It's not that, it's the way my facial hair grows.
And
Yeah.
it's also the location.
It's Yishun.
Yeah.
It's Yishun.
Yeah.
If you keep a mullet and try to grow a mustache, you might be arrested on sight. And you wear short shorts, like what I'm wearing now.
Because that would just make it easy for the authorities to like
Yeah.
spot him.
Yeah.
And it's like
And
some like somewhat good Samaritan gestures, right?
Yeah.
Could be, just taken out of place. Like, just offering to help someone return their books.
Right.
Yeah,
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Giving free candy to kids, you
Can I
know.
have free
Oh,
candy? There was one situation where I think we're supposed to. I think I wanted to bring it up last week or the week before lah. There's this one case. NEA officer caught this guy, smoking with a kid, 15-year-old kid or something under
Right.
the block.
So the kid's smoking as well.
The kid smoking.
Oh.
So NEA officer is coming to catch him. This guy, good Samaritan, took the kid's cigarette and ate it.
Oh wow.
Oh. Wow.
And he took the fine. He asked the kid to go, run.
So the kid, chow lah. The kid's like,
Kid
thank you,
got away with
sir.
No evidence.
Right.
Evidence in his stomach. He ate the cigarette.
Eat the cigarette.
They got fined like
Jesus.
$1,000 lah. NEA officer for and he was like saying, I didn't know it was against the law.
Yeah.
To what? Eat the cigarette or to help? Like to help. He didn't know it was against the law to help.
Wow.
But
Help
not bad,
what?
good Samaritan what?
Help what?
Help the kid lah. The kid was
Hope the
in
kid
violation.
get away with smoking.
But-
But
Underage, what?
was the kid like wearing like school uniform or something?
Maybe, might be. They knew he was like 15 years old or something.
Yeah, because without that, how to know whether the kid was 15 years old?
Yeah, help teen avoid
True.
NEA or enforcement of gets fined. It's like there was a no smoke. Oh, and it
What?
was smoking in a they were smoking in a non-smoking area. So.
Right.
So a couple of
The
things.
best way would be like, can you drop your pants? I want to see pubic
The
hair.
problem is that they
Then
don't
then
know-
again, the NEA officer will be charged with like pedophilia.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. The thing is that this guy doesn't know the kid. No, they just
Right.
met only.
They just met.
Just shared the
Wow.
cigarette, and then when any officer come, hey, you're no smoking here. You're
No.
What a hero.
It reminds me of what Tim Dillon said on the Honeydew podcast,
Yeah.
where his mom used to rent out rooms to drug dealers. So these are the people.
Casual confessions.
Yeah, so these are the people that he would meet in his own house. So you give them a cigarette, they will act as if you just put them through college.
No, but you, if you think about it, right, there is some premise for that gratitude, lah. Because usually when it comes to cigarette, right, only other smokers would usually stun, right? Most of the time.
Yeah. If you're not a smoker, why would you
smokers
stun a
that
cigarette?
smokers that know each other. Sorry, strangers, unless you ask them, they
Yeah.
don't usually. But like,
But there's a sense
actually,
of
I'm not sure.
I,
Camaraderie.
camaraderie, yeah.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, some
among
something like,
smokers,
hey,
especially now where there's so little few places in Singapore that you can
and
actually
few
have a
people
cigarette.
also. Now most people are doing vapes, even though it's
Yeah.
illegal, but they are still doing vape, lah. Vape cannot.
If you go past like Orchard Road, you know there's like a smoking zone outside of Far East Shopping Centre.
Uh-huh.
Like there used to be like the old Chunky, right? Then there used to be like a smoking area.
Yeah,
Now they have gotten rid of that like enclosed space.
right.
So now it's just like a yellow box.
Where? Orchard Road don't have really what? The whole area. The whole
There,
area. I thought
there are some areas behind. Usually like Somerset is behind.
That one Somerset is
Near
behind.
The
the
car park,
parking lot. Yeah,
Yeah, but this one right is along fucking Scots Road.
Oh, imagine you have to queue up just to get into that small box.
No, it's not. It's like open,
No.
Yeah.
and like you are like on display for everyone who's like driving past
Yeah,
to
that's true, lah.
to look at you lah.
to look at you.
To
lah.
look at you and
Right.
say like, "Ayo, you are like." But what other choice do they have? They're like, yeah.
Yeah, because the
I gotta
entire Orchard Road is designated as a
Yes,
non-smoking
Non-smoke,
area.
no
right?
smoke area. But that's a loophole, right? People vape.
Vape is worse.
Yeah, it's worse. Just don't get caught, lah. It's $1,000.
$2,000.
$2,000.
Mm.
$2,000 for vaping.
Yeah.
And now they're pushing a lot of studies out saying, oh, vaping is bad for you, worse than cigarettes. When you share vapes, you share a lot of saliva, more saliva. Like what?
It is the same, bro.
What? What are you talking about? Like, oh my goodness, then stop smoking also. Never mind. Let's not even get to that one. Let's get to something healthy. Something where we should be working for.
Something that should have been healthy.
Should have been healthy. Should
Yep.
be the pinnacle of health. Should be the peak of human conditioning.
And
You
fitness.
could say that.
Sadly, it was organized in a place which is at the lowest of human living conditions. The river Seine, which they claim was clean, and
Yeah.
they used they claim how many billions? 2 billion, 3 billion.
to clean up the whole river.
They said they used $1 billion or something,
Right.
a few billion. I think it's into politicians' money because that river's not clean.
They must be throwing the money into the river lah.
Yeah, they must have.
Anything, they'll just blame the fucking Africans who are coming in.
That's true. There's like they shat in the river. Like when and where were the police officers? Oh, what do you spend the money on? And then, but it doesn't matter. They fought that in order to convince people it was clean before the Olympics started. The mayor went for a swim. By right, it was supposed to be the mayor and the prime minister, but they decided there were better ways to kill him.
Prime Minister, President.
President. So there were better ways to kill him.
Macron lah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He
Shocking they know how to swim lah.
Oh no! When you're married to someone who's like 20 plus years older than you, I think.
She taught him well.
Yeah, she definitely taught him.
Yeah.
He knew. He
Do the
knew her
breaststroke.
he knew
That's
her
how you
since
stroke my breast.
she was transitioning. Oh no, sorry.
If you are gay in the 70s,
Yeah.
you would have to learn how to swim
Right.
because you have to survive repeated attempts of drowning.
Yeah, no, that one's
You witch.
that
Yeah.
one's
You need to learn how to swim with your hands tied behind your back.
Yeah.
She's suing two people, if I'm not wrong. Two ladies who came out and said that she's not she lah. I don't know whether
Number
it's
one
her.
is Candice Owens.
Oh no,
Oh.
not Candice Owens. Suing the people Candice Owens quoted, I think. The two ladies that came out and said that she was a man,
Okay.
or she is a man, or she was a man.
Right.
Yeah, sued her for what? Unbiased. Oh no, not unbiased. Unbased.
Defamation? Is that considered defamation?
Especially if they have
Yeah
no
lah.
proof.
Or is it libel? If it's verbal, it's libel, right? Defamation is written.
But when somebody looks at her, right,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell. Even given her age and all that, right? It's like
Well, if there's no truth to that matter, why do you care though?
that's
Well,
true.
I guess. I'll be pissed off if someone says that I look like a girl lah. I guess.
Yeah. No, but in her case, right,
But,
it brings me down to the same thing. Which hurts more?
But then my retort would be, do you want to see my dick?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's like, which one hurts more?
And then they're like, your dick's tiny. I'm like, oh fuck, I lost again.
Yeah. No, I'll be like, okay.
I
But
had an enlarged clit.
I'll
Yeah.
go drown myself in the river sign.
yeah, exactly. So which hurts more? When someone accuses you of being male
Yeah.
because you look so ugly or you look so manly.
Right.
That's one.
Okay.
Okay. The other one is the other one isn't an insult. The other one is that you're so beautiful they can't believe
That
you're not you're
You're
not,
not born
you're
a
not an
female.
actual woman.
right.
So one is a compliment, the other one's an insult, right?
Mm.
But the insult one, right,
All depends on the person
all
who
depends
it
on
has
the
been
person.
directed to.
So the thing that confused me is like, imagine if for her, like, you gotta use like, my goodness, you look like you used to be a man, and the fact that she's not hurts more. You
True.
know, the fact that she's not hurts more.
I
The
think
fact that if she is a man, if I was a man and I swapped to a woman, right, I don't actually expect compliments are better bonuses. But if I don't get a compliment, I understand.
Maybe this might be the case that Macron doesn't know,
Oh.
and she's
He-
like,
he
hey,
knows.
don't spoil it.
Oh no.
he knows.
So some people
He
are
likes it that way.
some people are
He's been-
saying
He's been fucking me in my ass pussy.
no, some people are saying that they were being blackmailed.
Oh, is it?
That he knows,
Mm.
and they're being blackmailed. That's why they're fighting it
Right.
so that it doesn't come out.
Okay.
The fact that she was a man, they're covering up, and that's how you're getting him to spend billions of dollars cleaning up the river.
If he's really into tranny, right, why
I
don't,
don't
why
know.
don't just take a trip down to Phuket?
It's not
No,
just
it's
Oh,
him.
not even
Pattaya.
tranny.
It's
It's
not
a
just
guy.
him. Yeah, it's not just him.
Oh, do you mean she hasn't transitioned?
No, it's
I think she transitioned, right?
now people are questioning Obama also.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Mike.
Michelle.
Big Mike.
Yeah, so there are lots
Big
of questions
Mike.
going out there, lah. And even Olympics also not free from this controversy, right?
Right.
The female boxers,
The
two of them that just won gold, Iman Kalev and
Which is the Algerian one, right?
yes,
the
and then the
Algerian
Li Yu Ting. Both of them, the controversy is not only because they don't look like a
Feminine,
typical female.
Yeah.
They were banned from a boxing event before.
In 2023.
When they were tested
Right.
they were tested and they were positive for XY, not positive lah. They were tested and they had XY
Y
chromosomes,
Right.
which shows that they might be biologically male.
Right.
However, like Deepan was telling me just now, the people that tested her,
Right.
who let the Olympic Council know,
Mm.
they were the ones being told, no, you're wrong,
Right.
and they got banned.
So
Yeah.
They got banned from doing this boxing the what you call it,
to be the governing body.
the governing
What I read is that the ICC, which is is it ICC?
IOC.
IOC, yeah. The IOC committee claimed that this boxing organization is not
Corrupt.
Yeah.
regulated. It's not like
yeah,
an
they're
official.
corrupt. And they did it so
and-
that
and
they just to disqualify her lah.
Yeah.
The board of them lah.
And their results were not accurate or some shit lah.
Mm.
So there are two things I read. One is that she has XY chromosome. Another thing is an unusually high level of testosterone
Mm.
in her system. So
For a
It-
female boxer.
even if the XY chromosome is false, right, having a high level of testosterone could mean that she's taking PEDs,
Yeah.
And
which
have
is
an
also illegal lah. We
yeah,
should be
also unfair advantage lah.
we should be checked on and we should be investigated. What?
Another case was something they were saying that she was born with a defect, like
Like an intersex with two
something
with
like that.
two-
So she was
Even
born.
that is permissible, what?
Mm,
Like that's an advantage.
true.
That's an unfair advantage.
Because you have testosterone in your balls,
Yeah.
right?
And you look like Anthony. Like and there's a few things lah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
The other one is the Chinese one. The Chinese one was same issue, same situation.
XY chromosome. Yeah.
Same
Oh.
issue. But the only reason why this one got a bigger, like, there's a little bit more outrage is because this whole thing got brought to everyone's attention
Mhm.
in her match with the Italian boxer,
Yeah.
Oh.
who after 40 something seconds, right,
Mm.
withdrew because
Okay.
she said she's never been hit that hard before.
Right.
And a lot of people were like, yeah, this is boxing.
Flush.
This is.
Oh.
She was like saying that this is boxing. You're of course gonna get hit and all this kind of thing. But she actually cried. She said like, I had to withdraw because I feared for my life.
Oh.
But then later on, she apologized to her because of all the backlash lah.
right.
Because she was saying this lady got a lot. Like it's quite hurtful lah. Like, you know, like
That's
we don't
after
believe
they.
we don't believe you're a woman because you look like a man. Like you look like.
That's after. I'm assuming that's after they check the gloves and the wraps and everything to make sure
Yes.
nothing is padded lah.
This this Italian lady was like that said she's never been hit that hard before.
Right.
And one of the criticism that the Italian boxer got online was one of these things where a white woman's tears caused a lot of problems. It's like, wow, you all immediately you all did the race thing. Immediately you all did the race thing without checking the fact that what most people care about right now is fairness. In the Olympics, there is no place for
But it has long been known that the Olympics is an extremely corrupt games, and IOC, whatever, all the different
they want to push
Olympic
something
committees,
lah.
right, are fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys have watched the documentary, is it Bigger, Faster, Stronger or something like that? So it was about PEDs. The entire documentary was about PEDs. So they actually went back in history to go and look at all these kind of like controversial events. Like one of the main one was Ben Johnson, the Canadian sprinter, who won the gold medal in was it Barcelona Olympics 92 or before that? So he won gold medal, and the most loud protesters were the Americans.
Right.
What's the guy's name? Carl something.
Oh, the sprinter, right?
The sprinter.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he was one of the most vociferous voices out there. And then the American Olympic Committee and all, they were making a big hoo-ha out of it. And then they tested the guy again, and then they banned him.
Right.
So they stripped him of his gold medal, awarded it to the Carl guy. Was it Carl?
Oh, I think I know. Yeah.
Carl Johnson? No. Ben Johnson is the guy who got stripped.
Yeah.
Then this Carl guy, right,
Yeah.
also tested positive, right, before he made it for the qualifiers to the Olympic Games.
Carl Lewis, is it?
Yeah, Carl Lewis, yeah.
Carl Lewis, yeah.
So literally, right, it was Canada's roided up guy beat America's roided up guy,
Yeah.
but then they were so good at covering shit up
Right.
and like tapering away from with the drugs
Yeah.
before the event.
Basically, Americans got better doctors lah on their side to help
Correct.
them cycle off the PEDs before the
Yeah.
testing begins.
And the Belco scandals, it was quite bad also. Right? It's on Netflix. One of the sprinters also, Tim something. I forgot his name. Tim something.
Right.
He was also going to trying to break the world record,
Right.
and this was before Usain Bolt.
Oh, the 9.58.
This was before Usain Bolt
Right.
even came onto the scene, and this Tim guy was like running 9.7 something.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's mad.
and then
dude.
he popped lah. He popped for the steroids,
Right.
and then he got stripped. Like his timing all got deleted and all this
Yeah.
kind of shit lah. And the U.S. Olympic Committee, right? They were actually willing to work in the background and actually like sweep shit under the rug.
Just so that they can get some medals on the belt.
Of course, it's big money, bro.
Yeah.
So like the way America or IOC in general, the way they behave, it doesn't mean shit lah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like how they have like removed Russia, man. Like, is
Oh,
Russia even participating?
Are they
No.
not?
No, right?
Russia's
Yeah,
not.
this-
Because
this
of the
is,
Ukraine thing.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like how many. Since when they have not been participating?
But
Since
Israel's
Rio.
still allowed to participate.
But Israel, is
Israel's
there,
still participating. Israel got athletes inside, if I'm not wrong, right? Israel's got athletes, right? Russia's not allowed, but Israel allowed. So that
Yeah, it's
that's
kinda,
one. That's what. And if
kinda
I'm not wrong, France is one of the ones that condemned
Israel.
the Israel attacks, right?
Yes,
Right.
France is one of the countries.
Yes.
that
Only USA has
stood by them.
stood out. Only USA has stood out. and yet they are allowed to participate in the Olympics, but Russia's not. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a Russian athlete.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've not seen a Russian athlete as well.
I think it started in like 2016.
Oh.
So Russia could not participate. The
Which I
Russian
think if-
athletes could not participate under the banner of Russia.
Wow. That's insane.
So there were some athletes, right, who actually performed under the rest of the world. Like you were like, what?
So they're flying no flag. They're
No
just
flag, no flag.
independent.
Yes, like independent, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of sad actually.
Very sad, yeah.
Yeah. What does your country do with your?
Exactly.
It's a political thing, lah. They're just trying to
It is,
push
it is.
So-
push Russia out.
So now there's a thing for the thing about this Imane one, right, is that there has been no other test
Right.
that I can find. So the tests were apparently conducted by IBA. They were never published, and it was they were saying Imane himself, or the group backing Imane, is saying it's a conspiracy because she beat a Russian boxer, and he was saying it was like Russia's the one behind. I think that maybe that's where it came out. Like Russia's the one behind all this, like my gender stuff, lah.
Yeah.
Problem is, right as of right now, I do not see any other test done even by IOC to even because I think maybe it's not one
It's not
of
the
a needed
criteria.
thing. It's not a so they're just letting her join based on her like passport.
Right.
Passport says you're female, you can fight. They have not or will not test her for those things.
Can we at least test for PEDs? That's a bare minimum, isn't it?
We don't even know, are they testing for PEDs or not?
Yeah.
Like, what is the frequency?
So
none of it is
yes.
being made public.
So they're not. So the
true.
thing is, they're testing. They're tests only basically for the all those drugs and all the regular other things. But this gender testing, Olympics don't do,
Right.
or they're not going to do it.
Mm.
Like even though there's so much controversy, like people are questioning, they're saying no, we accept that she says she's born female.
Yeah, as long as the passport says female, right, that's it. That's
Yes.
all they need.
Yeah, and then a lot
Which
of
is
things,
like ridiculous, Like, there's such a big controverscy about this, right? You need to do something about
if
it.
there's
Right?
so much question, right, they should have at least tell her go do the test.
Yeah.
Prove to everyone that or at least give us proof that you were born with a syndrome or what that might show elevated testosterone level, even though you are biologically, or like it's like some disorder or something.
Yeah, but then someone came out who was part of the World Boxing Organization,
Yeah.
and that person was like a member for the European Boxing Association or some shit like that. And that person said that, corroborated the story of IBA, saying that these two boxers failed the gender test.
Oh.
They came out as XY chromosome individuals.
Then there are other also things
Then that person went through the entire what do you call that? Like how things happened. So how IBA handled it. So they did not disclose the full results, but then they wrote a letter to IOC
Right.
to inform them and employing IOC to do further testing.
Right.
So it's not like as if they were like totally unaccounted for lah.
Yeah.
So there's this other
All
thing.
of a sudden now there's a tudung.
No, that's not Imane.
Then
That's the thing. I just googled Muslim female boxers, and it's either Imane is not Muslim
Yeah.
or does not follow the strict. I don't know whether there are that much of a difference between certain beliefs,
So
but there are such things as that
Yeah.
tudongs and hijabs and all this in boxing to cover up.
Yeah.
Iman is not subject to those.
So Tina
I could be
Rahimi
wrong,
is the
maybe
first female Muslim boxer to represent Australia at the Olympics.
yeah. So
She spoke to us about her
Otherwise,
journey.
I'm
She
not
trains at
wrong,
the Brotherhood Boxing
Algerians
Gym
are
in
not-
Western Sydney.
Algerians not
Yeah.
Muslims.
Muslims.
Yeah. So
I like how the news article is Tina Rahimi, Australia's hijabi boxer, has no fear heading to her first Olympics. Why hijabi though? Wouldn't you say first female boxer?
No,
maybe?
but that person wants to be identified by the hijab as well. What?
Fair. Good point.
The person
Yeah.
feels proud enough that I'm wearing a beekeeper suit while I'm boxing.
yeah. And the
Hey,
thing is that
not bad. It's convenient to wipe the blood off your nose.
Maybe.
Yeah, so that the other thing is that Muslim countries volleyball team also had to wear
They cover up lah. Yeah.
Cover up.
Actually, I wouldn't say they need to wear all of these are like restrictions that people put upon themselves. If they just chose not to cover themselves up, what are they going to do?
Most likely.
Tens of thousands of women just one day just like I don't want to cover.
Yeah.
What can they do? All of this is like self-enforced.
But it might be the committee saying like you have to like be moderate lah. If not, you will not represent our team. You know?
Could be lah.
Yeah.
Could be at the Olympics or some sporting thing lah. But what I was saying is like,
or in general, like if
lah.
everyone, you can't stone all the women in the country, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I would say that most women chose to wear such garment lah.
This is a bigger thing, right? It shows the power of coercion at the religious level, of how like indoctrination can. You start from just this small group of people, and mostly men, and then it indoctrinates a whole society to like behave in a certain way. Yeah, it's quite crazy actually.
And you can convince someone to do anything.
For the name of God.
You can convince someone that wearing extra clothes is good, and you can convince someone that wearing extra clothes is bad.
Yeah.
It's weird lah. Like
you can go both ways.
Yeah. Like there's so many like even like in Catholic faith, when you go to church, you have to wear your Sunday best.
You have to be modest. Yeah.
You have to wear jeans, no shorts. But in other places, you can be Stephanie's son. No, sorry. What's her name? What's
Sun Ho.
Sun Ho.
Sun Ho.
Sorry, that Ho.
You can be China White.
No, the Sun Ho. Yeah, you can be China White.
How is she doing now?
Don't know.
Does anyone know?
Husband's still preaching. Yeah.
So she's still counting money.
Probably.
The husband cannot. From the last I heard, he is banned from holding a directorial position in any organization.
His pastoral position is enough to make him money already. He doesn't have to have a directorial. He has his kakia. But it's the same thing like that. They all have their own little made up beliefs, made up practices and all that, right? It's the same. I think I recently just saw one image of Prince William and his wife Kate. Finally saw her.
Yeah.
But
she came to Wimbledon as well.
Yeah, and then she was she was wearing a hijab.
The scarf,
going to a Muslim majority place in England.
And all the men there refused to shake her hand.
Refused to shake her hand. Yes, because it's
they cannot touch another man's wife.
Oh, right.
So either Imani is not married,
right?
But that doesn't matter also.
Or did they take one look at
unmarried? Also, you cannot be touched by another man, right?
Or did they take one look at Kate and be like, "This is not Kate. This is a skinwalker."
Maybe.
Someone is wearing a skin suit.
Or I didn't see her wash her hands.
This is not the real Kate.
And she stuck out her left hand. That one's the hand you used to wipe your ass. So no, not doing it.
Wait, the Muslim men can't touch another man's wife, but they can touch another man's son, kid, boy.
Yeah,
the boy's under 12.
Loophole.
Freehold.
No, that's a loophole.
Loophole. And even in this case also, you see the thing is like when she won the goal, right? Her coaches were so happy they forgot about their beliefs.
Right.
Carried her on the shoulder.
Who?
The Algerian coaches.
Oh, the Algerian. Oh, okay.
So apparently, like,
but we've got to keep in mind that Algeria always had loose morals.
Loose morals.
They're quite liberal, right?
The country that spawned Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
Karim Benzema.
Oh yeah.
Zahia Deher.
Ribéry? Is Ribéry from Algerian as well?
No,
right?
Ribéry is French.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but without Ribéry and Benzema were the ones who hired Zahia Deher
when she was 17, right?
She was 17.
Yeah, but you see, without Algeria, you wouldn't have Zinedine Zidane for the French squad, right?
True.
So yeah, but in this case,
Riyad Mahrez.
One thing I feel sad for her is it's just cause she looks like Anthony. That's why.
Wait, Riyad Mahrez is Moroccan?
No, Algerian.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of them immigrate to France.
All right.
But yeah, for her, it's like...
Oh, Mahrez never what? Mahrez play for Algeria, yeah.
Is it?
Loyal.
Oh, loyal. Okay, that's good.
Loyal.
Yeah, for me, I
because he drank the blood of the Thai owners at Leicester.
And they died.
And then they died. Then he jumped ship to City.
Yep. But Taskin was smart. He left.
Taksin.
Yeah, he left and went back to pray. Start praying in the land.
No, he went to jail.
Oh, he went to jail. That was his payment.
For fraud or some shit, like corruption charges.
Corruption charges.
Yeah.
Even his sister also became prime minister, then kena fuck also corruption charges.
This one was big. The boxing one is still going on right now because they just won gold. She and the Taiwanese counterpart both won gold. No test. And like I keep saying honestly, you take side by side,
with China.
It
didn't happen with China. It happened with Chinese Taipei.
Chinese Taipei.
fucking liberal American shit.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei.
Chinese.
That's one, and the other one is actually the Chinese swim team.
Oh
the
yeah,
male swim team.
that one is fucked up. That is fucked up.
Can you imagine that the Americans,
Not only Americans, Australians, all fucking join hands together.
That they all must be doping. There's
Wow.
no way they can beat us.
Right.
Something like that. Can you imagine how cocky, how arrogant you have to feel, right?
Yeah.
That they're so confident that Asian people have to be doping in order to beat them.
Yeah.
Like that came from. I don't think in Michael Phelps' era, Michael Phelps would have never
Why
said that.
didn't they say it when
Schooling.
schooling won
Yeah,
Phelps?
because he looked. He still looked a little. He had a mix, but they don't believe Chinese guys could have beat them.
So
You
what-
should have seen the Chinese athlete was like saying, they disrespected not just him, but I think the coaching staff refused to shake anybody's hand.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they all believe. And the worst part, I think, is the Chinese athlete has been put through quite stringent testing. Like he's been tested again and again for stuff. And
Right.
then later somebody finally showed videos of how they prepared for the Olympics.
Right.
The gym, their routine.
Yeah.
And people underestimate how crazy China is when it comes to...
They're not
Sports
short of
athletes.
human beings lah.
They
Yeah.
are,
If one fails, just dump him out, and then next one, come, let's
they
go.
are also
Let's go.
not. They are also no. Maybe they are short on the humane
Yeah.
stuff. They make kids work out when they
Ching
you
Chong
all cry.
drown in the pool. All right, next ding dong, come, your turn.
How many
Go
images
swim.
are there out there of kids crying while they are doing their
Oh yeah,
exercises?
yeah.
And it's like, you cry? Yeah, cry. Go ahead, cry some more. I still need
Dude,
to do.
it's quite crazy lah.
It is crazy lah, but
Yeah.
that is the ultimate like survival of the fittest.
Right.
Like nuts, man. Like you see the gymnastics academy
Yeah.
and they are like fucking like building Shaolin machines.
And they have a lot
Like
of
8-year-olds like bawling their eyes out,
They-
and the coach is like, more,
Yeah.
give me more,
they
show
have
me
a lot
more.
of
Like, what?
provinces for them to go to.
That's
They
true.
basically found the diver, the 17-year-old diving prodigy now, the queen from China. The
one with no fucking
no
splash.
splash.
Oh.
So they basically found her in a village,
Yeah.
and the coach discovered her when she was playing hopscotch, noticing that she could jump, like her just she jumped way higher for her height, and that's how they discovered her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just the thing about the Americans and all this Europeans like saying like they are doping.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you guys are very knowledgeable about how doping, like how someone will go about doping and all that. You're just so confident.
Right.
It's like,
And also like in US and Europe, life is quite comfortable lah. In China, from some villager, if you become like a national star, you get millions of dollars. Your life changed, no?
no,
Correct.
but
Like
it's
day
just,
and night.
it's just the way they. I mean,
They will do everything
No,
they
like
can
why
to
wasn't
better their
this
life.
brought upon Michael Phelps
Yeah.
when he won like all those gold medals, right? The
Yeah.
8 gold medals
Yeah.
in one games. Why didn't no one like
Yeah.
say that he has
Where
been
was the
doping?
outrage there? Where was the
Yeah.
thing? It's like they're so, he didn't cheat. No, he never cheat. Like, we never cheat.
People are calling him the GOAT.
And then now you just have 4 Chinese kids who you think you're superior to.
Right.
What biology? That means this goes to show their thinking lah. That they feel like they are One thing is because of they did say lah, China winning this was ending 64 years of dominance from the
From
US
the US.
Oh, in
and
swimming
the
lah.
Australians.
and the Australians.
Wow.
So they're just
So
saying.
they won the major, like the 100
Oh.
meter, 200 meters.
Yeah, they were
400 meters.
they're winning all this. Even previous one also they were winning, but China
Holy
was
shit.
creeping up. If I'm not wrong, last
China has always been there.
they're just slowly creeping. And this one, they finally broke. The guy broke his own world record. The winner of the 100 meter, he broke his own world record. And
Right.
then the relay also, I think did they break another record? No, maybe not. But yeah, maybe there's a basis for it. But it's the way they just cry out. It just it doesn't rub the rest of us the right way. It just made them sound like first a bit like sore losers, and the other one's like, wow,
They should, like the Olympics, all these kind of big sporting events, right? They should have like 2 categories, like fucking bodybuilding, professional bodybuilding and amateur bodybuilding. One you can use steroids, one you can't.
Oh,
Yeah, just,
there was a promo of one thing saying that.
We do want to see how far humans can push themselves with drug enhancements.
There was a advert
You know.
come out.
Can we break the 100 meter sprint? Can we break the 9-second barrier?
Some people
Can
say
we-
yes with performance enhancing
Yeah.
drugs. Yes,
Let's
but
see
the athlete would die the next year.
It's
So
fine.
every year you got a new athlete.
Go down in flames
Yes,
as a legend.
In a blaze of glory.
sub 8
As he
seconds.
crosses the finish line,
his
he
legs
just
break.
he
You
just
go
catch
over
on
and you
fire.
see, like, I can actually see the tendons ripping. Yes, he's pushing.
He
him
runs
beyond
so
his-
fast, he does a flash. He runs backwards in time.
It's
No,
like,
it
is
just
that
becomes
blood
a
on the floor?
cheetah.
Is that blood on the floor? Yeah, I think his legs burned up.
Yeah.
No, but it's just the outcry was just, it's one thing lah. They were saying, "Oh, I'm very disappointed with the Olympic testing and all that." And it's like, wow, it's rubbing us all the wrong way. It just
Can-
sounds like
Can we talk about the opening ceremony? I didn't see the whole thing, lah, but
Oh, yeah.
but I saw the outrage.
The fucking blue Smurf.
no.
The
Uh,
guy with his balls
so
showing.
initially there was outrage. Everyone was like comparing it to the Last Supper and all that.
Right.
And then later on, after they apologized, they were like saying, actually, no, it was not the Last Supper.
It
It
was some
the
Renaissance-
feast of the Dionysus, of the Greek god Dionysus or
Yeah.
something, which is the god of festivals or
You know,
feasts lah.
people
Right.
were doing analysis of the entire thing.
Mm.
So there was like a picture, still image of that entire scene,
Right.
and there were like 3 compartments,
Mm.
Mm.
right? And within each compartment, there were like light bulbs. There were 6 each.
Right.
666.
So they were like,
Right.
Mm.
Interesting.
and it was like an inversion of like the Last Supper as well.
Okay.
Mm. So the Smurf guy was supposed to be, I think, the Greek god.
Who's the Smurf guy? The big the
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 guy
one on the table.
Yeah. When they
Oh.
revealed lah, he came out
Oh,
Smurf guy.
Yeah.
The one thing people, I mean, I was asking, I don't think about people. First of all, a lot of people, not say a lot of people defended it because they were saying, like, oh, this is just Christian outrage.
Mm.
Like, oh, yeah, so cannot poke fun at the Last Supper. It's like, first of all, you're not saying it's the Last Supper right now, right? What you're telling me is that if it was the Last Supper, we should be, like, the Christians should be, that's your mission lah. Now that they're saying it's not the Last Supper, they're saying that if it was, I would have there is a reason for me to be outraged. Okay,
Right.
that won't be established already. So you have agreed that if it was Last Supper, this would be wrong. You've established that, thankfully. Now there was a kid there and a guy with the balls out.
Oh yeah.
That was it's a clothing malfunction. Fine. Also
wardrobe malfunction.
yeah, wardrobe malfunction. Yes, the kids there fine. What was the reasoning behind all of them being
Drag.
cross dressing?
Oh yeah.
Like
Kinda-
yes, you had your feast to think, but why all of them? Like, couldn't you have I thought you were all for diversity. So why
Mm.
don't you have straight black men? Why don't you have a white guy? Why don't you have straight female women? Why don't you have a mix, like some maybe
Some
lesbians,
Sri Lankans.
some gay, Algerians. Have Imane there also. Imane and Anthony. Then can just see them.
Guess
side by
which?
side.
Guess which is which?
Yeah, and then at the centerpiece you had this fat, openly butch lady, wearing the
Let's call her it.
the halo. I think she was also supposed to represent another god there.
Mm.
So the whole signage, what was this whole thing about? Like, if it was a homage to that feast, it was a very bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And,
weird.
and then
So
Twitter
you need to apologize to all
Twitter
rest of us
was
for.
damn quick. They
Mm.
found out who was the artistic director of that segment.
It was a
Right.
Jew.
It was a Jew.
Jew.
Thomas Jolie or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking hell.
And he's known for his I think a few of his productions also were like controversial, if I'm not wrong. I don't know his works lah.
Yeah.
I have never even heard of him. It's just when I saw this, like, I don't need to hear of him. it's not something most of us are going to be interested in lah.
The only
Yeah.
saving grace of that entire opening ceremony was Gojira. That was the only
It
saving
wasn't the one with
grace.
the Marie Antoinette one, right?
That's the one lah.
Oh.
Not bad.
I didn't watch a single minute of it.
No, I only watched Gojira performing
I didn't
on
watch the
Twitter.
thing. I just saw it on Twitter, and I thought I was overreacting. It was like, I mean, like they want to poke a bit, like they're going to poke a bit of fun. Okay, and they want to get rise out of people.
Right.
Fine. Then I looked at it, I was like, ooh, kind of
The last
bit tasteless.
the last month, right? The last 4 weeks has been pretty insane. First, you have Trump shooting, and then you have the Olympics, this whole like shebang.
Yeah.
And then after, you have rioting in the UK.
Yeah.
In Birmingham.
They're ramping
It's like,
everything up.
What is happening?
The powers that be want to ramp everything up. They just
Yeah.
want to.
What happened in these 4 weeks felt like what happened in the last 4 years.
Yes.
Eh?
Everything's happening so quickly.
And then Biden being usurped by Kamala.
Yeah. And today I woke up, I checked my phone, as you should. The first thing you wake up is check your phone. And then I see breaking news. What they found, like ambulances at the White House. Multiple ambulances at the White House, and some people are speculating that Biden might have a medical emergency.
But why so many?
Maybe his skin suit was melting because it's too hot.
Yeah,
and they have
but
to
you
change
see,
it.
why are they leaking all these stories?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Usually you don't hear about it.
I
Yeah.
think
It's very
soon they're
sloppy.
going to get rid of him.
No, no. The thing is,
So I think
it's
they're
very
paving the way.
sloppy. It's like
They're
very
paving the
sloppy
way.
work. Like if you want to keep it, like if the White House wanted to keep it quiet, they
Yeah.
would. They wouldn't have so many. Like you said, they wouldn't have massive amount of ambulances there.
Right.
You only need one for Biden.
True.
So a lot of them there is only if the caterers that did bite dance were
You
there.
don't
also.
even need ambulances. Like, you'll just helivac him
Yeah.
out.
You just need a cardboard box.
You can
Yeah.
have yeah.
Lie in this.
You could have Air Force 4 do it or something. You know? Like you know the least important.
I
Air
think
Force.
they realized that the NDA that the actor is playing Biden is coming up. So they like, hey, we need to.
Oh, yeah, maybe the
we
suit
need him
leak.
to sign the contract again, lah.
Maybe it was a legit reaction, and all of them were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
It's like,
And then the said actor is like, dude, the suit stinks.
a bit.
I need a new suit.
I think we just
Like,
reused
this guy
the
is
old one.
asking for too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of him. lah.
I mean, I actually haven't seen.
Send him to Birmingham.
Have you all
Birmingham.
seen Biden? Have you seen Biden anywhere? The last I've heard of him
Oh,
was
when
when
he
he
was-
got on the wrong plane.
No, when he was
When-
climbing up the plane, yeah.
When he got on the empty plane.
Right.
So they were doing
No,
a
he
prisoner.
just came.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was a prisoner exchange, right? Where they released. They gave Russia 16 in exchange for 8 or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. So one of the prisoners were a Russian assassin.
Wow.
Yes.
And who did they get back in
I think his
return?
name was Smirnov. No,
Smirnoff.
who did they get back? Didn't reveal, but the assassin one was some bald-headed guy. Like, you're giving back them an assassin. Oh shit, we're gonna see him soon. I don't know where, but maybe Zelensky. Optional is like, I'll be
Yeah.
giving this.
Yeah, Zelensky is asking for too much money. Take him out.
The problem is that did Biden know
That
that he
midget.
was? Did Biden know he was releasing prisoners to Putin? Maybe he mistake. Oh, it's Zelensky. Giving it back. Nobody knows. I don't even know why Biden's making any decision. We all know he's not.
He's not, he's
the
not.
whole way it looks really
He has a script, lah. So I read this.
script.
And even then he struggles.
Yeah, he's like the actor they can't fire. The actor you can't fire, and then now they're replacing him with another actor who's doing a horrible job.
Right.
Her choice for VP also I've never heard. Apparently this guy is someone who led looting in his. Where is he from?
Kamala's VP, yeah.
Yeah.
No idea.
I have no clue. Like,
She
all
picked a
of
guy.
these
Yeah,
fucking-
some
I
old
would
guy.
assume she picked a
Another
woman.
old guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, another old guy. She has a pension for
Old men.
Old men.
Oh.
Whether it's
Sugar daddy.
Kamala or Trump or whoever,
Yeah.
this is all fucking for
Dude,
sure.
Who did Trump choose? What is JD? This guy's a DJ, is it?
JD Vance.
Vance. No, he's Peter Thiel's kakia.
Ooh. Connected fella as well.
Connected, yeah. He's a Jew.
Oh.
It's
JD Vance. For last
JD
name is
Vance, yeah,
Vance.
JD
Vance,
Vance,
yeah.
Oh.
JD. Oh, hey, DJ
It's,
JD Vance.
Ultra Zionist Jew.
Whoa, seriously?
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, it's like they're purposefully choosing not far right lah. Trump isn't far right.
He's a...
Trump is a useful idiot.
Yeah.
I love
He's-
that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Useful idiot.
Because Trump, right, is so egocentric, right?
He's got healing factor, no? You saw his ear.
Ah, yeah, the healing factor is insane.
He's got Wolverine's healing factor, bro.
Wolverine, Deadpool, whoever, all
Yeah.
mixed together. Fucking
Healing
hell.
factor. It's either that or they use the same mask that Biden has. New
No,
Year.
the fella was not even touched by anything.
You know, it's
They
the
asked him to squat
WWE.
down.
Use the razor.
No, not even razor, this one. They just splash with some red ink and
Yeah.
then he fight. And then they whisk him away. My shoes.
They keep saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, he was so close dying, like so close dying." If he didn't, turn,
Bullshit
they say,
lah.
if he didn't, turn, they
Dude,
say he will
Josie
die.
has been
Yeah.
sending us like all those like the ballistics, analytics and
Ah.
everything, right? They are getting so confused. They are like, wait, let's count the number of shots. Then
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
now they're saying
number
there's
5 got 6.
there might be 3 shooters.
Yeah.
It's like, the other two is supposedly a secret service, right?
Then Thomas Crook's shells were found like at a very awkward angle as well, away from his body.
Yeah, then
How did the shells end up there?
And he had anime binoculars.
no, then
Yeah.
got the separate angle. People who are driving up to the event, like their dash cam footage.
Mm.
So this fellow was literally walking about with the weapon.
Yeah.
Like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Mark Norman made a joke about the reason why Americans couldn't win the shooting competition is because the thing was probably sloped
Slope, yeah.
or something like that. Yeah. You cannot,
The roof was pitched.
yeah, couldn't hit the target.
Yeah.
Nah, it's weird lah. Honestly, if things don't make sense, because if you were given that much time, that much things, right, you wouldn't have missed. And for
We-
some, I mean, I don't know lah.
We don't know.
We don't even know if he shot lah.
We don't know whether his rifle fired a gun.
Around.
Was his rifle loaded? Was his
Mm.
rifle like overcooked,
They
overpressured?
always saying that
we
he
don't
had
know.
handlers. You know, he was so many things.
Yeah.
The whole thing that didn't make sense is already like you had your own snipers on roofs with perfect vision of that place, and it's the one place people will look at. Like, as a security detail, right? Your eyes are going to be on that roof. If you
Yeah.
don't have somebody there, you are going to put. You have multiple guns. You are going to put somebody, even with binoculars, just looking at that roof. And if
Yeah.
somebody else is on that roof, not part of your group,
Yeah.
who apparently they say they're not, no walkie-talkies, they were texting.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? This day
And,
and age,
uh,
you're texting.
And then you have the local PD giving like interviews saying that they have no communication with Secret
no
Service.
communication. You
On the day off.
had ground people alleging that
Yeah.
they've been shouting at you, saying there's someone on the roof, and you're not caring about that. It doesn't make sense. It does
Yeah.
not make sense, especially with your history. It doesn't even matter about this. You can.
And Pennsylvania is a state where they can carry, right?
I
I'm
think
so
yeah.
shocked that no one, like, let's save President Trump and shoot the guy
and
before.
Shoot the guy before.
No lah. In that kind of scenario, you don't want to be the one drawing a weapon lah in a crowd with cops as well.
Yes.
So they're trying to get cops.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
one cop fired at
If
the.
I'm not wrong, in order to attend that one, you cannot be carrying.
Yeah, you can't carry a
You
weapon.
can't carry. They
Yeah.
will have checks that you can't be carrying any weapons there.
Yeah.
The only people allowed to carry is the.
No, but this was far away. Right?
No,
It
as
was
in,
far enough for you not to be frisked.
not to, the
So
thing is,
if they had done their job right,
yeah, but I
the Thomas Crooks would not have
yes.
even been.
So the thing is that
walking about
he's
with a
not supposed to have
weapon.
he's not supposed to have his rifle, and
Yeah.
like you were saying, like, how come the rest of them didn't draw? Because I think the rest of them also know you draw any weapon
You don't
near
wanna
this
be
area with
snipers on the roof.
snipers, they have legitimate
Didn't-
cause to shoot you.
The one cop fired at Thomas Crooks, what? Then he turned his weapon on the crowd, and that's when the counter sniper shot him. So it seems that they were following orders.
That's what they're saying, lah.
Yeah.
They're saying a lot of shit.
We will never know,
We'll
lah.
never
That's
know.
the thing.
Unless somebody
This is like fucking JFK
can
again, lah.
they
Yeah.
can they bug, you know? So if they were using
MK Ultra, lah.
yeah, if
Yeah.
if they were using those
In-ears.
in-ears thing, right, there would be record of it somewhere, correct?
No, we don't know.
We don't know, right? No, because they were saying that they're not using that. They were using text.
They
or
are high tech enough to
Using text.
They were using WhatsApp.
have like secured
Then-
fucking lines and airwaves,
Hey,
lah.
No, they
When-
were using WhatsApp, but at that moment don't have reception.
Dude, you run video production in an event also, you have walkies lah. at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
You can't be walking around looking at your phone. What the fuck?
They were
So
actually,
how does that work?
Actually, can you imagine it was more of a failed attempt? They were like, we give him so much chance. We open the whole thing. We give him 5 minutes and he still missed. Then they shot him. They're like,
no, but
chance."
he had no scope. No, he only had one magnification scope.
Yeah, but it's not.
If you really wanted to kill him, right, you should give him a better scope. lah.
Dude,
no.
Dude,
It's like they
all this
So
kind
that don't miss.
of proper assassinations, right? They get professionals. They don't get
and they
a
get
fucking
it done.
A kid.
And
Yeah,
they
get
get
it
it done.
Yeah.
They get it done. How
Yeah.
many times have they done this before? They're not going to be so. They got magic bullet specialists, you know. We can ricochet the bullets
Yeah.
5 ways to kill. They didn't want him dead, lah. And either they didn't want him dead, they messed up hugely, or yeah. I don't
No,
know.
I think it's just theater. It's to rile up the fucking MAGA people to like convince them that, oh, you know, they want him dead. This guy is going to do good for us and all this kind of shit.
Right.
And then now Kamala, like insane, man. Like Jesse Ventura is now on CNN saying that he wants to see the first female president before he dies. So he's going to vote for Kamala. Like like people are
Ventura.
going nuts.
Jesse Ventura, the
This
former
guy
wrestler.
Former wrestler and a former governor of Minnesota.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, he has
Backing him.
never been someone who is backing anyone from these two parties.
Is he going to wrestle Hulk Hogan over the whole backing stuff?
Yeah,
It's like,
they should lah.
yeah.
They should. They have beef, so
Yeah,
they
do
should.
have this, or maybe that's why it's like, oh, Hulk Hogan's going, I gotta make my.
No, it is ridiculous lah. Like Jesse Ventura from
9/11
taking a
truth.
really like a really high moral
Yeah.
standpoint
Yeah.
to now like
to Kamala.
it's insane.
What is happening? What do you think about the bullet? The bullet in the frame, though? If they, like so footage where they slow down the frame, then you can see the bullet.
But actually,
Kinda
that one hard
flying.
to tell lah.
No,
That
yeah,
one hard to
Right.
tell.
How?
no,
that,
I mean,
that one hard to tell. Whether we have a proper
no, but
footage
someone
right,
was shot.
to show it left the fella's gun
Yeah, but someone was
and
shot there, right?
to trace it.
The thing is that there was.
But then we don't know which direction the shot came from. They are trying their best guess is that it came from that area.
to me, the person who got killed was the target.
We don't even know if that person became a corpse or not.
So is it?
We don't know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the body.
Remember,
the amount of
when,
info that has
when
come
Trump came
out
onto
after
his
that,
talk
right?
after with the big bandage over his
Yeah.
head, and then he came out and then he kissed I think it was a firefighter's uniform because apparently the guy that died is a firefighter.
Firefighter.
Yeah. So soon
So soon.
he has to be a firefighter.
You
what
know,
if
it's
what if you find out that he
one
he's
of the
actually-
funniest memes I saw
Huh?
after this
what was a
so-called
pedophile, like a
attempted
known sex offender.
assassination thing, right?
Yeah.
Was that Trump came out with the bandage, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was during that week,
Everyone was wearing it.
a Tamil film came out on Netflix called Maharaja,
Right.
and in that the main character also has
Oh shit.
they were like, wow, these Indians are good, huh? They could
Yeah,
have
very
predicted
fast.
That quick.
that quick, they
Yeah,
predicted
remix.
it.
That quick. So you gotta make it popular, you gotta catch the people's attention. Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
thing is
the whole Trump shooting thing, right, stings lah.
Right.
It really stings. Like, it can't be so fucking whack.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Like, even if the guy is a lone wolf, right? Like, how did he even get access,
Yeah.
get all that time,
Yeah.
and how did he know that the security for this event is going to be so lax?
Yeah.
How do you know that Well,
There's no way.
the official story is that he scouted the area like weeks before Trump's
But how
thing.
did he know that secret society were light, so-called, their own explanation, they were light on manpower,
Right.
they were going to make decisions where slope roofs were not going to be theirs.
And also, how do you know where's the stage going to be and where to climb?
Yeah,
which
the
roof to look at?
logistics of it, like the organization of it, how did he know?
Yeah.
There's no chance. There's no way.
Can you not
Don't-
just put one person on the roof?
I mean, that's the
Well, they did
Dude.
lah. They put him lah.
they put him.
Every fucking event, right, that the Secret Service gives security for, right, they will cover every vantage point.
Yeah,
So,
you're not. You
yeah.
can't be telling me in your entire existence you have
Fucking,
this kind
I've
of
done
lapse.
like security work for normal army ops,
Mm.
and the amount of fucking detail, the attention to detail that they give, right, is insane.
Yeah.
When you have a
So you
drop,
don't tell me that a fucking former president of the United States,
Yeah.
someone who has got loads of animosity against him,
Mm.
is going for an event and, you
they've
don't give coverage.
And the question again is that place is not full of buildings.
Yes.
There are only a standard, like not standard. There are only a scattered few buildings in that area.
Yeah.
And if they're saying like they're drawn thin on manpower, right?
Mm.
Those buildings are, like I said lah. You have one guy on one of the tall buildings, panoramic view of everyone, and you're saying, oh, it's because we only have one sniper and they had to look at all the crowds.
Yeah.
Now maybe that
Doesn't make sense.
that's what they're gonna say. That the guys on the roof are going to only look at the crowd. Then if you have that kind of situation, put another guy on the other roof.
Mm.
You covered your roof. That guy covers his own roof, and you cover the crowd.
Mm.
You're there already. What? You don't have to. I don't have to look at your roof because I know you're there, like that. So I don't know. I have no idea. Their reasonings don't make sense because
Yeah.
you are the Secret Service. You are your country's. Your main job is to protect. You're given one person to protect, and that is your job.
Yeah.
And if you're coming and I think that's the reason why the the then head had to quit.
Kelsey, is it? Kelsey
Mm.
something, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
unacceptable. what.
She's
Fuck,
not a
she-
dummy also.
She used to work with Dick Cheney. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Dick Cheney is like, alright, you served me well. This is your last mission.
Yeah.
And then you get paid. And
But
you
this
can
is your
retire.
No, that's the thing.
Then she's
It-
like, yes, daddy,
you got-
I'll do it.
There were like like CIA and like special ops operatives, right, who are like talking about there were more secret service presence on the Boston bombing day than this event. So it's like it draws more questions than answers.
No
actually.
questions. A lot. Too many questions. A lots of laps. The fact that the whole else rifle was able to be brought up there.
Yeah,
I mean, look. So people will understand.
in
right?
its own bag, the rifle bag.
Yeah, people will understand, right? If someone in the crowd was the one that shot,
Yeah.
because you blend in, you hold the
And you can
maybe-
say that
Maybe you're hiding your shoe or something.
a
like that, yeah.
Derringer or a really small,
like a 22 caliber.
yeah,
or
small
whatever.
caliber gun.
Hiding your
And
balls.
if you
or something.
look at most of like modern day, I think assassination attempts, right?
Usually
are
from
a
the
lot
crowd,
of people
yeah.
running up to the
Yeah.
stage.
Mm.
Even was it Putin? Was it Putin? Or it was someone?
Dave
somebody
Chappelle's attacker.
No, but that's
The guy
usually
got broken
the
arm.
case. That's usually the ones they look out for. Maybe they're saying that's the one they're looking for.
No, Bobby Kennedy. Yeah.
They're looking for strange movement.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
crowd.
Seine was close
So
by. What?
they can probably make the excuse that they were worried that that's usually where the attack comes from.
Mm.
Strange movement from the crowd. But that doesn't mean you.
even Lee Harvey Oswald,
Ah,
Jack
Mm.
Ruby.
But that also doesn't mean you don't look for the more. You don't keep an eye for the more obvious just cause you are looking out for the less obvious one. The more obvious one, because it's obvious, right? You should have been able to spot
So
it.
covering the rooftop should be obvious.
And-
That
Yeah.
was their job.
And that's the whole reason why, if it's so obvious, right, is the first place, like, if something odd happens there, right, you're supposed to, like, jump on it.
Yeah.
If this is the case, then...
And there are two other things also. For a 20-plus-year-old kid to have like no digital footprint is very strange. And also to have his room like scrub clean
yeah.
of like, you know,
I mean,
any evidence.
if I were to do anything right now, the government will find lots of disgusting things on my computer.
Yeah. Browser history.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shit,
What?
that's
What?
that's why
No,
it's
even
into-
if you delete, they can
Yes.
still
Yeah.
find out everything again.
This guy is deranged.
Not only is he
Beyond hope.
deranged, he apparently was able to prepare a car with explosive. For whatever reason, we have no idea. Because apparently they found a transmitter near him also. What?
Oh, yeah, that one.
And then the
tak
car,
pakai, tak boleh pakai.
the car apparently also have explosive. But the car was parked nowhere near
A bit-
anything.
like
it wasn't-
the video that Josie sent. They immediately dismissed this.
Yeah.
That the transmitter is useless.
Not only that, it's like
Could not
it,
do
it
anything.
didn't make any sense. Like if you said that they found the transmitter and then they found that the transmitter led to a car that was parked to where, like, you know, Trump was going to exit, you'd
Yeah.
be like, okay, maybe this guy has, like, you know, more stuff, but they
Yeah.
they want to do that because they were like more questions, more questions than Imani Khalif, more questions than her.
On that note, thank you very much for listening to the latest episode of Lots of Lobang. Check us out on Patreon.
Congratulations, Max Maximilian Mieder for the bronze.
Bronze. Youngest
Singap-
ever Singaporean to win a medal.
A medal at the
Yeah,
Olympics. He
yes.
should go immediately and get the medal. What do you call that? Treated or wrapped,
Right.
because it's going to
Deteriorate very fast, yeah.
Deteriorate extremely quick.
Oh, because of the humidity.
Where, in Paris?
No, here in Singapore.
no, it's
very bad.
deteriorating damn fast.
So
there.
all the medal qualities were they were showing the medal qualities.
Holy
They
shit.
deteriorate very fast.
Apparently,
What,
in 1901 or 02 or what, one of the Olympics, right, the gold medal was 100 grams of medal.
Right.
Gold.
Right.
Now it's 1 gram of gold.
Fucking sad.
Plate
dude.
lah.
Yeah.
Basically plated lah.
Can you ask the Jews to share their gold so that we can plate more gold
Oh
medals?
no, I was like thinking maybe the
The
three of us
supply
should start.
comes from the Rothschilds
We-
vault
we should
in
start.
France.
We should start training.
Right.
Next Olympics, breakdance ah.
Breakdancer.
Yeah, anyone can do it apparently.
I'll do the worm.
The worm, but this lady she could fold herself.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did the
but
fish.
How embarrassing it is when not only do you like perform that badly, you have a PhD in it.
Yeah. Oh well.
And on that note,
That's Shreya, mate.
Australia.
Straya.
Goodbye.